Take one.
Yeah, take one. Brendan, what are those things called? Quick, Google the first image reference. Clapper.
Clapper.
All right, guys. Welcome to the podcast. This is 3 to 5 guys, 1 mic.
Today we have 4 of guys.
Yeah, we do have 4 of
mic.
guys. Yeah, and yeah, the 1 mic thing holds true.
1 cup.
Travis, don't touch it.
Thought about it.
Yeah. So the way that we God damn it. Travis, oh my God. All right. Well, Travis is going to be restless. I don't know what's happening. Travis, before we record podcasts in the future, you should just go to the gym and tire yourself out or something.
Go to the gym.
Get yourself tuckered out.
Yes.
Yeah, get yourself all tuckered out. Have yourself a good J.O. and just really mellow out.
To be honest, right now,
Brendan said you could use his room for it.
I'll rev my car outside.
Yeah, Logan will rev his car.
Travis isn't a car guy.
Record.
He's not gonna care.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
I'll take your vape and blow fat clouds out there, and then you'll just see them.
We'll shut you in the bathroom for 10 minutes with Logan or with Brendan's Power Ranger book.
Just put on some cowboy bee boo boo bop for Travis.
So some cowboy beep boop bop bop beep boop.
Bee boo boo bop.
That's that show, right? Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
He's not. He's agreed.
That was a SpongeBob reference, though.
Uh-oh.
The bee boo boo bop.
Dude, I'm out of the loop on SpongeBob. People make SpongeBob references like in my daily life, and I don't understand any of them. So yeah, basically the way that we're gonna be doing this podcast is just kind of stream of consciousness shit, more or less.
Yeah.
We got some topics.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. We got some topics that we can go over and stuff. So since Brendan and I are the only ones that came prepared with notes.
My creative genius is lacking.
Oh, it's lacking. Okay. I thought you were gonna say like, no. See, you can't rehearse. You can't prepare for this.
You can't get on this level of consciousness.
You can't do it. You can't do it.
I just didn't take any notes.
Yeah.
Travis can't read.
You're right.
I think Travis took like a downer before he got here. I really don't know.
Well, back in my day, they taught us how to write cursive. Okay?
He wrote on stone tablets.
For reference, Travis is 82 years old.
84.
80. Sorry, my bad. Travis is 84 years old.
I missed the first
Next
couple
month.
of days.
Next month.
Is it next month? Okay. Well,
He is a resident senior here.
yeah, that is absolutely the case.
No, but real talk, he is 35.
32.
He's 35.
It's
next
35, month. Travis. You know
32
damn well.
next
Don't
month.
lie to the people on the first episode, Travis.
As the people's champ.
Yeah, as the people.
My birthday.
Don't lie to the people.
My birthday was 2 days ago and I turned 28. Okay.
Let me first say
you bug-eyed suit wearing.
this is for the sake of the other
punk-ass
3
bitch.
people at the table and whoever the fuck is listening to this shit. There are going to be a lot of WWE references made. I'm going to get maybe 2% of them. I don't know shit about WWE.
Those are the only references I am going to.
It's
unless it's Rowdy.
Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Unless it's Ratty Boy.
Unless it's the Rowdy boy with the kilt. I won't get the reference.
Unless he has lightning fonts on his costume, I'm not going to do it.
He doesn't wear a costume.
What does he have on his t-shirt? What is it on his t-shirt?
Isn't it just
Isn't Hot
Rowdy?
Rod?
It is Hot Rod. Hot Rod in a lightning bolt font and a kilt. I should have moved my keys before this because now I don't want to touch them because no. I'm definitely not putting them in front of you, Travis. Absolutely not. No, the mic wire just crossed over the keys and it did a little jingle jangle.
Jingle jangle.
All right. Who wants to start us off? Brendan, what you got to bring to the table here?
Geocaching. Have you heard of geocaching?
That's the thing where like it gives you like coordinates or something and you go find like some kind of loot in the real world.
Yeah. I've been curious about like locating ones nearby. I'm not sure if there's any.
Is
nearby.
it still a thing?
I think so.
Okay.
Because I mean, I don't think people actually go and retrieve what they hide. I think like if it's not discovered yet, it's still there.
I had a friend in high school that did geocaching with just a very odd group of friends that he met through like Awana or some shit. and he found an iPod Nano, and he was really excited because he found an iPod Nano in a box in the woods. And I was like, that's a very interesting story to have.
I don't know how many boxes I'd open in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it, especially nowadays. Let's geocache a human hand. But like,
I remember
here's anthrax in a box.
I remember one time, me and my friends were hanging out in the woods, and
I remember many times in the woods.
I was taking a drink. How all good stories start.
So the sun was setting. So
how much weed was smoked?
Yeah.
The sun was setting, and so there wasn't a whole lot of like, we couldn't really see that.
Is this a story of your first gay experience? Me and my friends hanging out in the woods at sunset?
You went exploring, huh?
No, but we found like a old like oil drum, and we knocked it over, and like a ball rolled out that we were freaking out thinking it was a head. It was just a ball of twine. But we found out later. We had to go back the next day. Yeah, it was just like twine just rolled up into a ball, but it had like tape around it and shit. But it was heavy. It had a lot of weight to it, and it just rolled out.
I would love to know like the backstory of how that even got there.
I thought you guys.
Why is there an oil drum in the middle of the woods?
Why is there twine in it?
I thought when the ball rolled out, you all ran away, but you apparently picked up the heavy ball wrapped in tape.
No, that was the next day. I said we went back the next day when it was daytime.
They had to investigate.
Yes. Yeah. They ran away the first time.
Did you spend all night thinking that it was a head?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We were just like, what the fuck was that? But it was late, and then we were, because we didn't want to look at it, and we were freaked out already because we were in the woods at night.
But was the next day when you were examining this ball, was it at sunset? The second time?
It was bright and sunny, Travis.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure your first.
We need to come back when it's more daylight so we can find out what that actually is. No, let's come back when it's the same time or darker. Really challenge ourselves.
I wanted to make sure your first gay experience was going to be at sunset.
You have to see what you're doing the first time.
Anyway, that's the creepiest thing I found in the woods.
I will say, edit out that cough.
I found a Chucky doll in the woods one time.
That would be creepy.
It was just a mirror.
For everybody listening, Travis looks a lot like Chucky, but like an 85-year-old
Travis.
I don't even have red hair.
If you dyed it.
If you dyed it red, it'd be Chucky.
Yeah. Travis, you used to have black hair, right?
Yeah, you used to have your hair.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah, we've seen it.
I haven't seen it. I haven't gotten it.
You
haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it
You
yet.
don't want to see it.
You should see it.
No, you don't want to
I'm
see
gonna see it.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Don't see it. You can't see it.
Yeah. That's just a little teaser there for the people.
From the people's channel.
I don't know how we're. Yeah.
We have information.
We have sources.
We have information.
We got shit on you.
Deleting my Facebook right now.
It
okay,
doesn't
Travis.
matter.
It's okay.
You can delete that shit all you want.
Not where the reference is from.
You can fall off the face of the earth, but we'll still have it.
Also, I feel like that's exactly what a 35-year-old guy
32.
Deleted my Facebook.
You'll never find me now.
You'll never find it out. I'm off the grid, motherfuckers. I deleted my Facebook. Zuck can't get me now.
The lizard man will never find me.
Hot, you're old. Okay, so I want to talk about this. Look, full disclosure, we've talked about this many times, but I want it here recorded. I want to know what everybody's favorite fast food place is. We talk about it frequently.
Pizza Hut.
Wendy's nuts.
Taco Tail.
Pizza Butt.
Travis, that's fast. That's not really fast food.
It's not fast food. Pizza
as fast as you
It's gotta be like a drive-through thing.
Yeah,
that's like fast
saying,
casual.
That's like saying Five Guys.
That's fast casual. What Pizza Hut has a drive-through?
Okay, the Taco Bell Pizza Hut. Yeah, let's talk about the stipulations for what constitutes fast food. Is it a drive-through? Because in that case, the new Chipotle is.
I think anything that they give you.
If it has a drive-through, it's fast food. My Sheetz food took 30 minutes one time.
I think any place that gives you their food in wax paper.
Yeah.
That's loose though.
What's loose? Name a fast food place that doesn't do that.
Right, but I can name plenty of joints that do that.
You almost said doo-doo.
I stopped myself.
I was waiting.
I stopped myself because I saw you move to the front of your seat a little bit.
You also said what else is loose, and I was like, ooh.
Scooched forward, and I was like, what am I about to do? I'm about to walk into a trap.
Pizza places do not put their pizza in wax paper.
Exactly. It's not fast food.
Yeah, it's not fast food.
Yeah, you proved our point.
It's faster.
A Big Mac is not in wax paper. See, it's flawed.
Nope.
Wait, what?
A Big Mac doesn't come in wax paper.
But that's just a Big
Comes
Mac.
in a
That's
box.
just a Big Mac.
Yeah, that's just a Big Mac.
Egg McMuffin comes in wax paper.
Right, but he said a place that puts their food in wax paper.
Yeah, no. They,
Yeah,
Oh,
the Egg
oh,
McMuffin
oh,
comes
I-
in-
not all their food.
Okay,
Wait, they're gonna
Look,
put fries
I
in
get
wax
it.
papers?
but
Look, my
here's the
stipulation
deal.
for drive-through
What about
is
the-
Olive Garden puts their breadsticks in wax paper.
no, they put it in a bag, a paper and foil bag.
Yes.
Like Logan's breadsticks back there.
Yeah,
That I haven't touched because I don't eat bread.
Or sticks.
he's got a lot of breadstick knowledge for someone who doesn't eat.
Not a big,
Worst.
I'm not a big stick guy, from being honest.
Goes out to the bag.
That's his wood story.
A nice stick crunch.
I've seen a lot of sticks in my day.
Okay, I don't know what the stipulation for fast food is. I would say drive-through.
How about just common sense?
I would just say
Common
drive-through.
sense.
Yeah, common sense would say that Pizza Hut.
Travis
is not
doesn't
fast
have
food.
that.
I say if they sell sticks at the drive-thru, it's fast food.
None of
How
this
about
makes
this? If it's something that you can confidently eat in your car.
Ass.
All right.
Fast food.
You know what, Travis? Is that your favorite fast food joint? Is
I
ass?
said pizza butt earlier, but y'all ignored it.
Who's ass?
Anybody.
Anybody.
It's open.
Anybody.
Any
It's,
takers.
you know what? It's fair game. It's fair game.
Anybody's
Whoever's
fair game.
closest to the car rolls down the window.
Whoever delivers that food to me, they're getting their ass.
Hey, you,
So,
come over here a
Right.
second. I gotta ask you something.
You ever go to Sonic and they bring it out on rollerblades? You know, fucking
They
ass
bring the
food.
ass out on rollerblades.
It's weird that I'm not qualified to work at Sonic.
You can't rollerblade, can you?
Oh man, that is a
I can't rollerblade.
it is a depressing sentiment.
Yeah.
What did
That's
you, what did you do when you were 12? You didn't go to the roller ring or anything?
Did we have one?
Yes,
We-
we still have one.
You talking about Fun Quest? You
Yeah.
need friends for that.
True.
You can't just go
You need
alone at
friends.
Fun Quest.
There's just a lonely 12-year-old.
It was very
He
isolated.
left all his friends around that barrel in the woods.
Turns out they're stuffed in the barrel.
Okay, so we got what's everybody's favorite though? Common sense. Wendy's. Okay.
Pizza Hut.
Nuts.
All right, whatever. Travis is disqualified on this one.
Yeah.
Fast food. What do you
Travis
like?
is going to be
Automatically
disqualified
disqualified.
on multiple.
On my
That's
way
gonna
over
be a
here.
theme.
On my way over here with the pizza, I said it'll be ready in 15 minutes. That is fast food.
Yeah, Taco Bell doesn't tell you that. They just say come to the second window and you're gone.
Yeah.
They made me wait 15 minutes one time too.
Well, that's
15,
because
that's
you order
not
like
fast.
he just said the other day that he orders like what 10 cheesy roll-ups.
I spend about $40 every time I go to Taco Bell.
Fuck is a cheesy
$40?
Dude, sorry?
My average is like 12.
Did you say 40
I buy a lot of Taco Bell.
4-0.
I get about
for you?
I get 4 cheesy roll-ups to go with my 4 soft tacos. Finish that off with chicken quesadilla, and then a 5-layer burrito. But by the time the 5-layer burrito is done being ordered, it's about 2-layer burrito because I don't get the sour cream or anything on it. So it comes out to about 40.
40.
$40.
The things that you just listed doesn't sound like it makes up $40.
It's about $8 between the tacos and the roll-ups, and then you got your
How
5-layer
expensive is that
burrito.
fucking burrito?
Guys, we're creeping into NPR territory right now.
Good call out.
Good call out.
Good call out.
We're at about 13.
Brendan's
with the
keeping us in
burrito.
check. Travis, tell me, how do you budget that at the beginning of the week?
All right, you know what?
I don't
Travis
budget.
just answered the question without even telling us.
It's Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's clearly his
Taco
favorite.
Bell's his
Taco Bell's
favorite.
really his favorite.
Pizza Hut.
I'll be completely honest. I don't know that I can associate with people whose favorite is Taco Bell, and I'm not bashing Taco Bell.
And this is my first and last episode.
Yes, this has been 3 to 5 guys. One mic. I just like it's great drunk food and it's great like super late night food, like post work, whatever. Like I'm not saying that it's bad. I fucking love me some Taco Bell, but like it's your favorite.
Not my favorite.
Well, so
Wait,
okay,
Hold on. I go to Taco Bell once a year, maybe. So when I spend that $40 on Taco Bell, it's just for that one time of the year. Not like Brendan over here who goes like every other night probably.
Yeah, every other night, but I spend like $10, $12.
That adds up to about $40 a year.
Brendan, let me ask you this because
That is not math.
If Brendan goes 4 times a year, $40.
I have a very specific problem with Taco Bell, and maybe it doesn't constitute. Brendan, what do you get when you go to Taco Bell? What's your?
I mean,
what's
it
your
varies.
go-to?
I'm pretty big on that Mexican pizza right now.
Okay. My whole problem with Taco Bell is air quotes ground beef. That's my whole issue with it, because it genuinely, it has the texture that it just came out of a can of dog food. So like that's my whole issue with it. But because you don't really eat meat, maybe that's why.
I'm sorry that you probably prefer that pink McMeat.
Oh no, not McDonald's.
What do you prefer then?
Honestly, I'm in the Wendy's camp.
Have you ever had a Wendy's baked potato?
Oh yeah, we've talked about this.
They have baked potatoes over
Yes.
there? Is that like a seasonal or is that all year
No,
round?
that's all the fucking time.
It's like a $1.50.
Yeah, something like that.
Baked potato.
It definitely doesn't come over $2. Yeah, they are damn good.
Back when I was a kid, they used to be $1.
Shit slapped, dude.
And my grandfather would like go into town. He'd get you a tater from.
Remember the
from
McDonald's?
Those are fond memories, dude. That's good shit.
Remember the McDonald's dollar menu?
Yeah.
God.
What happened to that?
I remember that it graduated to the $2 menu, and then now it's just gone.
Yeah. Now they just call it a quote-unquote value menu. But it's basically just giving you the cheapest versions of things. It's just, the medium fry is the cheapest one. You get the most bang for your buck, so that's on there. I don't know. I don't go to McDonald's enough to...
Remember when the $1.25 store used to be the dollar store?
What?
Yeah, it's $1.25 and stuff now. Like the Dollar Tree.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
$1.25.
Jesus Christ.
We know that.
Well, it's like Five Below. Five Below is now like
It's
they have
$20.
Yeah, now they have sections that are like five. It's called Five Above.
What?
Yeah, and it's like 10, 20.
Do they actually call it that?
Yeah. Well, it's not the name of
That's
the store.
terrible.
It's just
So
a
it's
section
just
in
a
the
store now.
No, it's
Yeah.
just a store.
It's just a store.
It's basically stuff from like AliExpress.
Yeah, this is store now. Welcome to store.
Has Arizona tea gone above 99 cents yet?
Welcome to As Above So Below.
That would actually be a good name for that shit.
Great
Your
movie.
local AliExpress is what it is now.
I went to I like ordered when I got my new phone, not this phone, but the last phone that I had. When I ordered a case off of Amazon, but it wasn't going to be here for like a week, so I was paranoid that I was going to drop it within that week. So I went to Five Below to get like a shitty ass case, and boy was it shitty! Like really, like it broke when I was putting it on. Like it was really bad.
That's why I don't go to Five Below for phone cases.
You should never go to Five Below for anything, honestly. Other than like candy.
A lot of this might seem just out of pocket, kind of, because like I'm going through notes from like a year ago. How's y'all's opinion on sampling grapes?
What? Sorry?
You don't.
Give me some context there. What does that mean?
From the grocery store. Sampling grapes.
Do you mean just opening a bag of grapes?
Hold on. They're already open, usually. Just picking a grape, trying it.
You're an animal. You are an absolute animal. First of all, with grapes, if you don't.
Most places don't weigh them though. They're just bags of grapes.
But Brendan, are you just talking about like,
Sampling a
hey,
grape.
I need to see if this is a bag I want to buy, or are you just talking about stealing grapes? What are you talking
no,
about?
sampling.
If you sample enough
You can't
bags,
say
take
that if
one.
it's in a sealed bag.
It's not sealed. It's a little, it's a little Ziploc bag thing. But they're always
yeah,
open.
so
Every
are
store,
the fucking Chips Ahoy, but
every-
you don't see people like nobbing on
every
those.
grocery store, the bags of grapes are just open.
have you ever sampled some bananas before?
Probably
from
because
the
you've
store?
been there already. You've been to that store
No,
already.
you can't sample anything else. It's only grapes. I
you
feel like
guys-
it's
I don't
socially
think
acceptable.
you can actually sample those either.
No.
Here's the deal. Are you talking about to figure out which bag you want to buy? Because
Yes.
that's not taste. That's all texture.
No, I don't just go past grapes and sample them. It's only if
What
I
are you
intend
talking
to
about
buy
then?
them. If only I intend to buy
Do
them.
I want the
Yeah,
purple
but-
one or
but-
the green one?
But like, what? Yo,
So my question is,
yeah. How do you
how
guys
do you feel about
it?
sampling grapes?
It's
bad. I feel bad.
But
yeah.
I feel
nobody
bad
weighs
about
out
it.
the grapes. It's always just a stock price on a bag of grapes.
So now you're just
And
talking
people
about
always
these
just-
grapes. I can get away with theft.
It's
on
not
grapes.
theft. It's not theft. It's sampling.
But they didn't offer you the
Taking one
sample.
grape.
offer-
I'm taking one grape.
They didn't offer you the sample.
there's no sign that says
You're
hey,
an
take a
animal
grape.
because no. Here's why you're an animal. If you don't buy that one, if you don't buy that bag, like there's no way that you reached in that bag and only touched the grape you grabbed.
No. That's absolutely. Hold on. That's absolutely what I'm not digging
There's
for the
no
grapes. I
way.
just.
You can't just like pop one off a vine in those little
You
bags.
can.
You're an animal.
You can. You just the bag's wide open. Just go. Boop.
You're touching. It's only wide open, first of all, because you wide opened it.
It's wide open, just like your mom's ass.
Damn.
After Travis
Got him.
gets so with his favorite fast food meal.
I have a follow-up question to your question.
Yes.
How do you feel about sampling apples? Like the ones that are just sitting out on the table, just,
You know what?
just ready to be grabbed.
I'm not gonna shut Travis up here because his shit makes more sense than yours. I'm mad at you.
You take a bite out of the apple, and you're like,
Where do you grocery shop? Because I'm never going there for grapes again.
Listen. You know cotton candy grapes? Best grapes ever.
Sorry?
Best grapes ever. You ever try cotton candy grapes? They taste like cotton candy.
Grape cotton
They
candy?
no, they taste like cotton candy. I swear to God, they're seasonal. Swear to God.
Great.
Great.
Melt in your
They're
mouth
delicious.
like the cotton candy does.
Looking this up.
No, they're real. They just look like grapes, but they're taste like cotton candy.
But does it melt in your mouth like cotton candy?
I bet it doesn't.
I'm picturing just like pearlescent purple and pink grapes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like some cotton candy looking
No, they're
shit.
just like green grapes, but they taste like cotton candy. It's honestly kind of crazy.
That's
What do
that's
the
wild.
apples
Yeah,
taste
but
like
that's
that you
a-
sample?
I don't sample apples.
To answer your question, no, I don't think you should open
I'm
packages
definitely-
of those and steal them either.
I'm not stealing grapes.
I'm definitely
You're
going
sampling
with
something that wasn't offered to you as a sample.
But then I buy it. I just do it to make sure that the bushel is good.
But what if
because
it's
sometimes
not?
they're really
What if it's
sour,
not?
then I move on.
And you leave them there, so you don't buy it. So you stole a grape.
I just,
you stole
All
a
right.
single grape.
Welcome to the podcast. It's Logan, Travis, Taylor, and Grape Thief. God,
all right, take me away, boy.
Brendan opens up the bag.
slap cuffs on him.
Brendan opens up the bag to sample it. Doesn't like that one grape that he takes, so he just drops the 10 cents inside the bag to replace it that he stole.
Just to pay for that grape. But it's like the dime hits every fucking grape in the fucking bag.
You go in there and you see dimes in each one. Oh, Brendan's in here.
Every
Brendan must have been here.
every single grape has like a metallic taste now.
Brendan, I can't get over that. Brendan, I don't know that we can move on.
That's the end.
I think I quit. Brendan, you sample grapes?
To be fair, I don't buy grapes very often.
All right, so here's my question. Why do you
I only
sample
do it
grapes?
when I only sample them when I buy them, but I don't buy them that often.
Why do you need to sample
You know
it?
damn well. Like,
I want to make sure when
The texture.
I want to make sure when they drop a new grape.
What the fuck? What the fuck? It's not fucking grapes aren't brought to you by Mountain Dew.
This
Like
is the new season of the Battle Pass.
Bro, you just found out about cotton candy grapes. Listen, I swear to you, they taste like cotton candy.
that's fine.
You ever had that?
Maybe I'll go sample one, you animal.
You ever had that pitch black grapes that they just dropped? Things are delicious. Brendan's like the girls you see in the store testing out the detergent.
The
like
lipstick?
The detergent. They open up the detergent bottles and they smell it to see if it's good or not.
That's kind of reasonable.
yeah, but you do
Somewhat
grapes.
reasonable.
You eat
That's
the-
reasonable though.
You eat
Yeah,
the
it would no, Travis, what you're trying to equate is that the person brings a washing machine with them to the store and then
tastes it.
samples the fucking laundry detergent by doing a load of laundry. That is the equivalency here to what Brendan and his cockamamie bullshit brain is saying right now. Unbelievable.
Cockamamie.
What an Australian sounding word.
God damn you.
Alright, sounds like I need a distraction, so Travis.
No, I don't sample the grapes.
But if you were a ghost,
Yes, I
What
would.
the fuck?
would
I'd
you
eat the whole
would
bag.
you sample?
I don't know what the fuck that
You
is.
sound like the girl.
I just want to say to everybody that's not an inside joke because I don't get what the fuck they're talking
You sound
about.
like the girl that went around a store and like licked the top of ice cream. It's like opened up tubs and just licked the top of the ice cream.
Yeah, it is like that.
I'm gonna
It is
start
like
doing
that.
that now.
Brendan, it's like when
Yeah, so it makes a little more sense.
Okay, fine. For context, Brendan just showed me something that shall remain secret
It'll be brought up
to,
later.
to one of the four of us at this table. I think Logan knows, yeah.
It's a
I actually didn't show him.
If it's a picture of me with black hair, I'm gonna be pissed.
It's even better.
All
Yeah.
right.
Travis, if you were a ghost.
Yeah. That would be my band's name that I was in, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't make the name up.
Travis,
guy that was on
Travis was
acid.
in a band. Have fun, internet.
Travis was in a band.
He was on a lot of acid when he came up with the band name.
Is that real?
Mhm.
Okay.
And then he followed that
who's
up
he?
by
Who's he?
I think he's talking about himself in the
no.
In the
second
third
person.
Second person.
This was
third
the,
person.
This was the guitarist in the band.
Oh.
He's dead now.
Oh.
Jesus
He's a ghost,
Christ.
just
Remain
like
unnamed.
the band name,
From acid?
kinda.
Heavy.
It was some kind of drug he did that was laced with something that it shouldn't.
Brendan, this has backfired.
Yeah, now it's a
let me
sad
go through my
podcast.
Yeah,
notes.
now it's sad. I'm sorry for your
Wait,
loss.
I have a new note.
That's-
To make it better, after he came up with the name, he proceeded to paint my ceiling orange with his fingertips.
Hold on,
because he was on some crazy ass stuff.
Paint my ceiling orange with fingertips.
Yep,
He
laid down.
That's also a great.
He laid down in the bed, looked at my ceiling, and just painted it orange with his fingertips.
Did he have
That's what
paint?
he told me. No.
Oh.
He just told me that's what he was doing.
Oh.
He was on acid.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
Painting my ceiling orange with my fingertips should have been like y'all's first album release.
I think the closest thing I ever got to being like really even more so than the edible incident was that time at Grand Home Furnishings that I told you about.
You said leading into it, the only thing worse than that edible story, and I think you need to tell the edible story.
There's not much there.
The edible story.
Which is why, it'll be a quick breeze.
Short and
I had too much.
We were all supposed to hang out.
I had too much edible. I was told not to, and I did it anyway because I'm like, I can take it. These edibles ain't shit.
Who told you not to?
Isaac. He was just like, that's too much, and I'm like, nah, I'll be all right. And then I felt like I was dying.
Were they gummy bears, right?
I had 100 milligram gummy, and then I had like 3 cookies that were like, I think 65, 75.
Do you have any grapes to go with it?
Yeah. And then we're supposed to hang out that night after work. I texted into the chat, are we still hanging out? And
I remember because I was on my way.
Brendan only said no.
Yeah, I was on my way when I got the no.
I was in a weird spot right there.
It all hit me at once. Wasn't the weird spot like horizontal on your bathroom floor or something?
No. I passed out in my bed, but then I woke up like 2 hours later, and I was just like fucking heart pounding, cotton mouth up the ass, not literally, but you know,
like Travis gets, yeah, after eating fast food. I'm done making that reference now because it never should have been made in the first place, Travis.
Fast food.
Goddamn.
So the Grand Home Furnishings incident,
yes,
right?
go.
Yes.
Were you shitting the toilet?
No, you know this one. So I used to think it was real. I thought it was all right. Grand Home Furnishings used to have a giant helium tank. They would fill balloons up, give it to kids or for like sales, all that kind of stuff. But it was right there, right by the mattress,
next to the grapes. Go ahead. I think we see where this is going.
Keep it going.
Next to the toilets.
So I thought it was real funny to just fill up a balloon and then just,
take a hit
of the helium and just have that wacky voice, and just say things to people.
Yeah,
Thought it was real funny. Every time we go to Grand Home Furnishings.
What kind of things would you say and how would you say them?
Bro, I don't know. I was like 12.
Yeah, but how would you say them?
No, yeah, so I would do that every time I go there. One time I had way too much helium. May have had a seizure. I don't know what that was.
Jesus.
But I remember passing out between 2 beds.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
So you didn't make it to the bed. You made it between.
I made it between the beds.
How wide was the gap between the beds?
I mean, it was a pretty big gap. I fit there.
Okay.
I felt safe.
I'm just picturing like they had 2 mattresses like butted up against each other and Brendan just like slid in between the 2 like, no, mom, help.
No. But apparently I must have, because again, it may have been a seizure. I have no idea what the, having too much helium does to a person. But I basically, when I got up, I had like rug burn on my forehead. And I'm just like, I must have done some real fucked up shit here. And I just remember when I was leaving, my mom was just like, what happened? Like, what's going on? And I was like, nothing. And then I was just like adjusting my beanie. And it was just like, I fell.
What the shit, man? How long were you out?
Oh, I don't know. But I do remember this like couple walking past looking at me weird. And I'm just like,
So you had rug burn on your forehead, which means you face planted between the beds.
Does it really seem out of character though that I like almost OD'd off balloon helium?
No, honestly, it's the least surprising thing that I've heard all night tonight.
Might explain a couple things, but yeah.
Yeah, the helium.
I didn't catch that.
We moved past it for a
Let's
second.
move past the grapes.
I don't know that we can, Brendan.
I think
The helium incident is what caused his new grape.
It's what made him think the
Stealing
grape
the
thing
guys,
was okay.
What people don't understand here is this is like
why you sample grapes.
this is like my 5th attempt at a podcast. And I remember we had one where it was 90 minutes of just talking about Xbox and
Alcohol.
Phil Spencer. And I'm like,
Phil Spencer.
isn't that his name? The guy that runs or Xbox?
Maybe.
I think so. Either way, it was 90 minutes of that. And I was just like, what the hell? So let's move on from grapes.
Okay, I have a fun one. So before I came over here, I was a little bit late. And one of the reasons that I was late is because my dad texted me and was like, hey, yo, we haven't... Oh, God.
That's Phil Spector, you
The Nike guy?
No, it's the guy that I think killed somebody.
What the shit?
I accidentally.
Is his name Harvey?
So I
Harvey Philip Specter?
I put
Harvey
in,
Specter is the guy
I put
from
in
Suits.
Phil in the search, and then I thought Phil Spencer popped at the top one. I clicked Phil Specter.
That's the guy that we spent 90 minutes talking about in that one unaired episode.
Phil Spencer is the CEO
God
of
damn.
Microsoft Gaming. Yeah.
No, so I was FaceTiming my parents before coming over here because my dad was guilt tripping me. And I spent probably half an hour explaining to my mom what an Andrew Tate was and giving her examples of what an Andrew Tate is. And we were talking about how he's currently, not to date this podcast, but currently like in jail in fucking Romania.
Is he in jail? How did I get let out?
His sentence just got extended like yesterday.
And all his cars got locked up to follow up with it.
Yeah. Bugatti, yeah.
Do you guys know how they caught him?
Wait, hold on. Brendan's over here reminiscing his forehead. Rug burn.
Wait, what?
What happened?
You were just sitting here with your hand on your forehead, just thinking about that rug burn.
No, so I guess there was a Twitter feud going on between him and somebody. It might have been fucking Greta Thunberg or something.
Yeah.
But he posted a picture of himself, and there were pizza boxes on the table in front of him. And the pizza boxes were from a pizza place in Romania, which let the Romania authorities know he was still in the country. So then they went and picked him up because of pizza. Yeah. But he got charged with I think his brother got charged with human trafficking, and then he got charged with money laundering or some shit.
I think
I can look.
Somebody fact check me on that. But he's definitely still in prison, and his sentence got extended literally yesterday. It got extended. They can keep him for 180 days with no.
Damn.
And what I think is
they
so
arrested
funny,
two others apparently, two
in
women.
his crew.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean that tracks. He rides with this whole posse of Bugatti people. So
charged with being part of an organized crime group, human trafficking, and
assault of a certain variety.
Yes.
Did you hear about that freaking audio clip that came out?
No.
Or he sent some girl a voicemail? Oof. It's bad.
Oh, God.
It's real bad. Yeah, no.
All right.
If there's any
Do you
doubts,
want to play it? I'm kidding.
No, if there's any doubts about his character, that should settle it.
I don't know who, he's not exactly attempting to pull the wool over on anyone's eyes. For all his faults, he is who he is. He has never pretended to be someone else.
Yes.
You know? He's never pretended to be this magnanimous, I don't know, great human. He's always been an asshole, and he kind of owns that. Not a fan of the bloke, but he's
at least not fake.
up front. Yeah. Because he responds with every criticism with, I don't see your Bugatti in the driveway. So yeah, he's kind of an asshole, and he knows that and owns it. But no, I forget where I was going with that. His sentence got extended or whatever. They can extend it so they can keep him without actually pressing charges for 180 days, I think. I'm getting all this information secondhand. But the reason that he went to back to Romania in the first place is because, and he even put this on Twitter and everything, he wanted to take advantage of how corrupt the police department there was. Basically saying they're going to be easy for me to bribe and all that shit. And that shit's posted on Twitter. He put that out there into the world before he got banned from Twitter, I think.
Elon let him back.
Did he?
Yeah.
Officially? Yeah. Well, he probably can't tweet right now.
Probably can't.
But unless he's getting it in there, the way that Travis likes his fast food.
That's the weird part. That's the weird part. He actually is tweeting. There's tweets almost every day.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some kind of different thing in Romania.
Yeah, there's one of those white collar prisons.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, he either has access to social media and stuff still, or he has somebody else
somebody from his team that he's talking to through the glass kind of thing. Yeah.
Because a lot of it's just that Matrix talk. It's just the Matrix is after us. Don't whatever.
The best part though is that because the police departments over there are so corrupt, that's why he's being held for so long. Because yes, they are corrupt over there, but he's not able to take advantage of it. He's on the receiving end of it. Yeah. And I think that's swell. That's so fucking good.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Right. No, it's the Matrix thing that you were talking about. I think Logan Paul just put out a fucking tweet about that. It was because he just got shit on for the whole zoo coin thing.
Yeah, I still don't know a whole lot about all that.
It's a big old NFT scandal, and I don't know a ton of the details. CoffeeZilla has like amazing content on it because he's like a YouTube investigative journalist, and he did a bunch of shit, like deep diving into the whole Logan Paul NFT scam.
I'm about to say all NFTs are scams.
Well, yes. On some level, they are scams. But it's fucking incredible his amount of content. But now I've watched a couple of videos on it, but that's about it. But Logan Paul put out this tweet or something where it was like the Matrix is real, and like like never try to pull this again or else the Matrix will come and get you too or something. It's like, shut the fuck up, man.
I think he was doing it to mock it though. I don't know how I feel about Logan Paul. Like,
not a fan.
Well, that's the thing. Like, not a huge fan, but I feel like to a small extent he's like kind of trying to be like better than he used to be.
To an extent.
Like, yeah,
better than he used to be.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
but
like
I can also beat my mom at basketball.
Yeah,
like it's a low bar.
I mean, even sometimes, like, on his podcast and stuff, he seems to kind of be the voice of reason, considering, like, among the people he's with.
I'll give him that. I'm not going to be an all-out hater. I'm definitely not a fanboy, but I'm not going to be an all-out hater.
I think his brother's worse.
Yeah, I hate.
Yeah.
Fuck Jake
Oh
Paul.
God, yeah, his brother sucks. That'll be a hater of. Goddamn asshole. But no, talking about going back to Andrew Tate or whatever. Logan Paul had this clip on his podcast that was circulating all over the place, talking about how like Andrew Tate and people like him that he's given a voice to have done like irreparable harm to society, kind of shit. And like, I don't know, that's a very reasonable voice to come out of Logan Paul's face hole.
Yeah.
Hole. Sorry, that got heavier than fast food favorites.
Let me follow it up. Andrew Tate would probably, should he ever be free again,
would probably steal grapes.
He probably does sample grapes, and that's why he's like that. But I do think he would benefit from a beard. Yeah,
a beard.
Cover
okay,
up
I was like, he does not need more alcohol.
No, I was gonna say he's got to cover up what he's got going on there.
What he doesn't have going on.
Right.
Yeah. He's got a
mouth breather.
He's got a. It's like a snowboard slope, on the front of his face there. It's oof. Yeah. No, I agree. He would definitely benefit from a beard.
I've seen like one picture of him. I think.
Are you still here?
Does he look like the Pitbull guy? The senior guy?
Does he look like Pitbull?
Does he look like that guy?
From like the nose up. Yeah.
Travis, maybe if I can find it, maybe this picture will refresh your mind on what he looks like.
I think I know which one.
Is it Stonks?
No.
Because that's a good one.
There's another one that I think he sent.
There's a picture that Logan posted. I think it was Logan. That Jesus Christ. That one's gonna go on the should we talk about the Twitter feed or Instagram, whatever it is?
Yeah. So right now the Instagram is Hat Tip Media.
Okay.
And basically what we're going to do is we're just going to post like reference photos from our podcast and other, content should we choose to make more.
Sure. Hit the follow button, hit the like.
Hit the whatever button it is on Instagram. I don't know.
There's also a Facebook page, but I don't know for sure if I'm going to really update on there.
Travis can 35.
I don't know how long I'm going to keep my Facebook for.
Travis deleted his Facebook, remember? He's gone off the grid.
So he couldn't find it with black hair.
Still got my meme page.
But yeah, currently I guess the main social media I'll be using will be Instagram, and it'll be Hat Tip Media.
Yeah, so basically what we'll do is if we make any kind of visual references before we post, or I guess when we post the podcast, we'll also post those references, like those pictures or whatever, assuming that they're okay to post. We're not going to go silly. But yeah, if we make a reference to any of that shit, because obviously this is an audio medium, whatever the word I'm looking for is.
Audio podcast?
Yeah.
At a future date, we may do audio video. I would like to possibly at a future date, but that's not until probably a couple episodes.
But I have a face for radio, so it's.
Yeah, I feel that too. When we tried to record the video podcast that one time, and it was like Travis, Brendan, and Logan all sitting on the couch, all like basically fucking twigs, and then I'm over there the size of a fucking whale. It made me feel inadequate.
It was more like a seal.
There's just something sad about 4 grown men huddled around a mic on a couch.
Yeah. No, it feels weird. It does feel
I felt
weird.
very
Casting
comfortable
couch.
that day. Felt like I
Travis, whenever you're like leaned up, but then whenever you go to talk into the mic, you lean away.
Every
lean
time.
back this way.
You're Fat Joe over here.
If it wasn't so comfortable on this nice armrest right here,
Travis, just lean over on Taylor.
Don't. Brendan, you see what you've done? Go steal some grapes, you absolute monster.
So me and Taylor are not fond of physical contact.
No.
I just touched Logan's leg with my foot.
Speaking of
We're not playing pussies, Travis.
Speaking of what?
Speaking of, physical contact, all that stuff.
I'm nervous.
When do
Do
you
you guys
think,
ever sample?
when do you think it's okay for society to cancel Johnny Bravo?
Now,
I think if it was still airing, it would be canceled.
Like, it's a problematic show, right?
Yes.
Like,
Oh,
he's-
wildly
Like,
so.
they
He's
do
just-
acknowledge how problematic he is in the show.
Yes.
He's just a guy that
I don't
loves his
think.
mom.
I think it's a cartoon.
No, I love that show.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
don't agree with that whole thing. Like, no, I don't think he should be canceled. I'm
I just
saying.
said I think it's a cartoon. It's not a matter of
It's not a
opinion. But
matter
you
of
get what I'm saying. I think it doesn't matter because it's a cartoon.
You see the fucking fan photos of people trying to fan cast a live action version, and it's just fucking Dwayne
God.
Johnson with the Johnny Bravo hair.
They just thought of the biggest guy that they could come up with.
And then there's just a speech.
Also,
full-
Johnny Bravo is like pale white. Like that wouldn't really
I saw
work.
it.
And then there's just a speech bubble with "Oh, mama."
Oh, mama.
I saw a clip the other day, a Johnny Bravo clip, where he was on a plane and he had something. I don't know what it was, but it said in an emergency.
Oh no! All right, well you got to post that one.
In emergency of
It's
a,
called Bravo. Sorry, Travis.
it
go
said
ahead.
in emergency of a clown, press the button. He pushes it, and this giant blow up clown pops out of the thing, and he immediately runs towards the bathroom of the airplane, and locks himself in the room with it, in the bathroom door or whatever, and just starts going to town on it, then comes back out.
What the fuck?
What do you mean by going to town?
I think we know.
He
Also,
Took that clown to the Mile High Club.
he graped that clown.
Jesus Christ.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Edit that out.
It was
I
an
kind of want to just have that as a sound bit.
Remind us how to sound good.
Yeah, which direction do we go in there? Do we edit that out or do we make it Brendan's new text tone?
Make a shirt. He graped a clown, Travis.
Well, listen, we're already gonna have
He graped the clown.
way calm down there, but like way down the line when we if this keeps going, we want to do merch. And Brendan has some remarkable quotes, like absolutely remarkable quotes. There was one that I posted in the fucking chat. I'm gonna have to look back a few days for this though. It was pretty fucking excellent. It was
Also,
just
you got to scroll like you don't usually do.
it was just something you said at work. I always scroll, dude. I always scroll. I see every single one of these shits.
You see how defense V gets?
I like how every time we're like, "Hey, did you see in the chat?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Uh-huh."
Every time.
Well,
Every
because
single
I have specific times that I scroll, and usually it's not like
Ever?
midday right when you guys. God damn it! Just saw one of the pictures. I just saw one of the pictures and like, man, is that one not all right?
Was it the rock with the Johnny Bravo hat on?
No, holy God. I don't even remember the context to this, but you said, if I don't see that lip quiver, so help me God. And I don't remember what the context was, but like, that's a shirt. Come on.
That's a shirt.
If I don't see that lip quiver, so help me God.
Oh, mama.
I really wish I could remember the context of that.
It was for some reason we were kind of making fun of Tim about crying or something. I can't remember what the context of that was.
We gotta make him cry.
Yeah, it was something
think
like
it
that.
was
But I
something
can't
like
remember. I can't remember what the context what.
Tim, if you're listening to this, we're talking about a different Tim.
I mean, he was there. He knows it was a joke.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, sure.
Tim Allen.
Sure, bud.
Tim Allen.
How was he in the Shaggy Dog and not once in the Shaggy Dog did he do that noise? Because it sounds like he's doing a Shaggy Dog.
It should be the new Wilhelm scream.
The next Star Wars movie, the droid just goes, fucking God. This.
Listen, when we go bowling, I'm gonna do it with every strike.
If we get one.
Yeah, he's not gonna do it at all.
Just imagine they turn on their lightsaber and it just goes.
Oh my God! Can be like the Owen Wilson wow. Wow.
That's every
This
time
podcast is
every time the
the
lasers, every time the laser blast is
Wow.
They turn on their sword and the lightsabers.
It's the Coliseum scene in Attack of the Clones.
I need to go back to talking about like Johnny Bravo getting canceled or whatever shit, right? So I'm rewatching and this is very dumb and very old person of me. I'm rewatching NCIS because I've never watched NCIS like all the way through.
I really want to see this connection.
I thought you,
No, hang on. It's there.
I thought you were gonna say
They
Slim
murdered him.
Johnny Bravo was a Navy sailor. No, it was. There's a connection. I've never watched that show like all the way through or any kind of shit. It was just always something that was like on at the kitchen table when I was growing up. So
Johnny Bravo?
No, NCIS. But no, my parents would have not let me watch Johnny Bravo. In like 3 seconds of like, yeah, no, that wouldn't have been great. But DiNozzo from NCIS in the early seasons would have gotten aggressively Me Too'd. Like,
who?
DiNozzo is one of the characters in NCIS. He's like the classic, like, goofball, whatever guy.
Okay.
He's the comedy relief.
Exactly. It is very bad.
Yeah.
It's rough.
You know who else is problematic? Rolf. Ed, and Eddie.
Which one's he?
Which one is he?
The one that looks like Brendan.
The farmer.
What?
The
The one that looks like Brendan.
Yeah.
Calm down, Travis. You look like all three of the
Brendan real
Kanker
quick.
sisters.
I think we found another t-shirt. You look like all three of the Kanker sisters. How do you spell his name? What's his name?
Rolf. It's ROLF.
Jesus. It's a very annoying spelling of it.
Yeah, it's not.
He always
Ralph
talks
you
about
record.
he always talks about his goats.
Oh, is he not okay?
Oh, I don't know. I was just saying it
Did
seems
you
like
say he looks like Brendan?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That's not.
What is Travis?
Brendan.
I don't know what you're talking. God damn it! There's fucking live action adaptations.
Oh no! Live action Rolf looks like.
Hang on. Let me look up one specifically to see if they can expound on it.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like there's a live action adaptation of everything that there is.
I mean, obviously.
you know. Oh well, that's worse because it actually made it go away. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and do this because it's really bad audio content.
Yeah.
But fuck though, like, the NCIS like nowadays it would not have made it past like season 2 with that writing. It was very.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched NCIS. I may have watched a few
It's
episodes, but
It's just one of those
never
shows that's just on. It's like Law and Order.
I mostly watched CSI Miami when I was younger. When that was on, I would always tune in.
It's one of those shows that like each episode has its own plot line, so there's not really like there are some like
Season plot lines.
yeah, there's some, but like they're loose, you know.
Criminal Minds is really good.
Fucking love Criminal
Oh, yeah.
Minds. I've watched through Criminal Minds like 3 times.
Yeah, great show.
Yeah, when my wife was in college, her and her roommates would sit down and watch Criminal Minds on Friday nights, but then they would all like get freaked out by the episodes in Criminal Minds, and they would just have to slumber party in the living room because none of them could go to their bedrooms by themselves. They'd all be terrified, so they would all just like bring pillows and blankets to the living rooms.
Okay, so this kind of falls on a topic that I did want to bring up. So childhood trauma, but not
Fucking hell!
not
Jesus
listen,
Christ,
nothing
man.
deep. No, nothing deep. Okay, something real stupid that you were scared of when you were a kid. Like, was there something that, because you know your imagination runs wild. Was there something really stupid that just like terrified you when you were a kid? Like, there's always that one room a kid is afraid to go in the house, or just a lot of things like that.
I don't know that I had that.
I think my attic. When you go into my attic, there's like 2 sides where it's just like the pink fluff, the
The insulation.
insulation.
Yeah.
And my parents would always say, "Hey, if you jump on that, you're gonna fall through straight to the garage." And I was just
Probably would, yes, because
Yeah.
under that is just straight up drywall between
Yeah.
joints.
Not only that, but you were going to be itchy too because you jumped
Yeah,
on
it's
the
fiberglass.
Yeah, and breathe that shit in, you're gonna have some problems.
Asbestos.
Yeah, you're scared of asbestos. Is what it is.
Mesothelioma.
I'm trying to think if I had some not serious childhood trauma.
One of mine.
Or serious.
We're serious. I mean, whatever
Well,
you
we
want
don't
to
have.
talk
No, we don't got to get deep on serious.
No,
stuff,
don't get
but,
deep.
Like,
I had one at this house I used to live in. I had a stairway that went upstairs and everything. And every time my bedroom was upstairs. So every time I would go up there and come back down the stairs, I always had in this back of my head like this, I just pictured Michael Myers standing at the top of the stairway, even though there was only 2 rooms up there and I could see both rooms. So I was like, there's no way he's going to be up there, but I would still run down the steps as fast as I could, thinking his ass was going to be standing up there with like a knife in his hand just looking at me.
Oh yeah, same thing for the basement. Just like always, whenever you turn off the light, going down to the basement, you gotta like run back out.
I never
don't want the vampire to catch you.
I never
Be
grew.
a vampire.
I never grew up in a house with an attic or a basement. In fact, I don't think I've ever lived in a house with an attic or a basement.
I don't think I live in that house.
No, well, no, because like currently there's no attic or real basement here. And then when I lived with my mom, there was no attic or basement. The attic, so to speak, was converted into just a second level, so it was like completely finished and furnished. But yeah, from when I was my childhood home, no houses out there had like attics or basements. I'm not really sure why.
We never had attics. We had like crawl spaces.
Yeah, crawl spaces, but never basements.
Okay, that is one actually, because the crawl space. So the crawl space on my in my room. So me and my brother had like the top floor of our house. It was like a Cape Cod style. So me and my brother had the top floor, and we each had our own room. And there was a crawl space that was like, I couldn't put anything in front of it because my dad would need to get to it sometimes because we like stored stuff in there.
Yeah.
So he would hate to like move my dresser or whatever kind of shit. So it would be like, it was next to my dresser, and I was like, from my bed, I was facing it. So I would look at it. Every now and then, if it got like really windy or something like that, the fucking, the crawl space would like let too much wind in, and the crawl space door would like open in the middle of the night. And that would freak me out. That would really freak me out.
I was always terrified of attics after watching The Grudge, because that came out in like 2004. I was
Such
real
a
young.
good movie.
It's a great movie. I always preferred The Ring. It terrified the fuck out of me.
Really?
Though. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say The Ring holds up better.
Yeah.
But I think at the time I did prefer The Grudge.
Well, The Ring was, which actually
The first Grudge.
The Ring 2 was god awful.
Yes.
But which is why I don't own that one.
They tried to capitalize on the popularity of it and shit the bed. Yeah.
The Ring, I never watched it when it came out, but I watched Scary Movie 2 or 3, I think.
You got all your Ring references from that?
And it scared the shit out of me. So
Really?
I was like,
Scary Movie
that's
3
that's the
scared
thing.
you?
That's the thing.
Just that part where she had the fucking chainsaw over her head and she's like swinging it back and forth. I was like, oh my god.
Travis,
Fucking terrifying.
Travis, let me ask you something.
It doesn't happen in The Ring. But
No, I watched it like a year ago and I was like, damn.
She
this is
doesn't
even
climb
scary.
out of that TV
Travis.
with a chainsaw in hand.
Scary Movie 3 came out in like
It's like 2007, yeah?
Probably 2005 or 6.
Yeah, but you would have been like, how old would you have been at that point? You were scared of that?
Yep.
At least like
46?
Yeah.
It was that and the 13 Ghosts movie with that fucking.
The cage head?
No, it was
Oh.
the bitch in the tub with all the cuts all over
Oh, the
herself.
princess?
Yeah, so like every time I went in the
I've never
bathroom,
seen that movie.
It's a movie that doesn't hold up, but the concept is really cool.
every time I
There's
went,
a lot of movies that don't hold up.
every time I would go to the
I
bathroom.
mean, most early 2000s horror does
Yeah.
not hold up.
Power Rangers, let me tell you.
God damn.
Brendan's a big Power Ranger fan.
Destiny 2?
Also, look, all I'll say this about Destiny: the people who are fans of Destiny or who are going to be fans of Destiny are already there.
Well, that's the same with Power
Destiny
Rangers.
is not going to get new people.
I would argue that most of the audience for Power Rangers are adult fans.
Absolutely,
Yes.
Like, I don't
mostly
think
because
most
nothing
kids-
relevant for Power Rangers come out in the past like 8-9 years.
What are you talking about? They're just releasing their 30th anniversary in April.
What is it?
It's a special that has most of the original cast from the first season.
Except the ones that have killed themselves.
Or got arrested. Jesus.
Fucking God.
All right, we got to go back to the childhood trauma thing because I wanted to bring something up.
Yeah, because here's the deal with movies. We are going to always gravitate towards movies.
Oh, yeah, no,
and we're
I-
sorry about that.
I love movies and I have some ideas for that. But
Yes.
before we move on, Travis,
Childhood drama.
I don't think you finished with what you were saying. You were saying something about like a basement or something.
No, it was the girl, the ghost in 13 Ghosts when like she would be in the tub in the movie.
Well, yeah, that's based on like movies. But was there anything that was just your own imagination ran wild, like something in your house or something.
I did. In that same house, we had a shower in the bathroom. And for some fucking reason, there was
place for a shower.
Terrifying.
I'm sorry, Travis. I apologize. I will shut the fuck up.
So it was the shower in the living room, right? in the fucking
I
tub.
thought I was the only one that had that.
In the tub, there was this tiny ass little window inside the tub. I don't know why it was there, but I always like just thought like some fucking like burglar or something.
Oh,
was gonna be
yeah,
looking
A
at me.
window to what?
Oh, the outside.
What?
Okay.
In the shower?
Yes.
Guys,
I
so
don't know why.
I got something that
It wasn't low. It was high up, so you couldn't see. Like,
Okay, just put in by some creepy ass landlord.
That reminds
Yeah. But I
reminds-
just thought like someone was gonna be like watching me from the window, like on the other side of the window if I looked over at it. So I would always just like avoid the window when I was taking
Right
a shower.
at cock height.
That's what I thought. That
Travis
was
had a glory hole, and he's just now knowing what it's learning.
But
what
the
it's
glory
called.
hole just led to the backyard. Like there was nobody there. It wasn't even advertised. He would just stick it in there and just shower.
No advertising.
Catch a nice breeze.
The window didn't even open on
Yeah,
it.
that's how he air dries his cock and ball.
No, you never put the balls through a glory hole. That's how you get stuck.
Yeah, that'll hurt. That'll hurt like a motherfucker.
He did say it was a window, so it's like
It was the weirdest window.
Look, if you're
place.
gonna trust anybody on this, trust Brendan.
that's true. That's true.
It was the weirdest window placement for a shower that was in a living room.
That is
Yeah.
extremely odd. It's in the living room.
So the same reason that attics, even though I never had an attic, attics terrified me because of The Grudge.
Attic or attic?
God damn it.
Like
Anyway,
Attic.
Atik.
top part of a house. The same thing with windows. You were mentioning windows. Did you ever watch 28 Days Later?
Yeah.
Do you remember the trailer for it? Well, probably not.
Nope.
But it wasn't as scary in the movie. But in the trailer where they like look at the window and you just see one of them like staring through the window with the red eyes or whatever. In the trailer, the context of that was so much scarier. And of course, that was again like 2002. So I was
Sure,
young
yeah,
when I
yeah.
saw that on TV. I was scared of windows for a bit.
Scared of windows.
No, at night. I was
Every
scared
time
of
that computer turned on.
No, because I was always like, what if I pull the blinds up and then someone's just staring at me like that? That stuck with me.
that's still a fear for me now. At fucking 32 years old.
But the main thing that scared me when I was a kid,
35.
I called
32.
I called it the chocolate chip monster.
What?
Like the Cookie Monster.
I am
I will
curious.
get a picture of it.
Nom, nom,
because-
nom, nom,
I will get a
nom.
picture of it because the piece of furniture is still within the family. I think it's at my mom's house in storage or something. But there was this like skinny dresser, right? It was kind of old. So, you know, back in like the 80s or whatever, a lot of furniture would have like iron molding
Sure.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Fancy dumb shit. Well, at the bottom of it, there was this like iron molding that looked like a face. It looked like a face when I was a kid. If I look at it now, it's probably just going to look like squiggles. Yeah. But it looked like it had these two eyes where the pupils were chocolate chip shaped. It looked like chocolate chip cookie chips.
What the hell?
No, I swear to God, and that's what I called it. I called it the chocolate
Get your
chip
mom
monster.
to take a picture.
I
of
know.
this shit.
I'm gonna have a picture.
Were they
And
red
I'll post it on the
eyes?
Instagram. No, but it was just iron. You know,
He'll post it on
all
the
brown.
Instagram if it reminds him of the child. If it doesn't, he doesn't want to put it
If
out.
I don't
there.
get a heart attack from looking at the picture. But
Dear
no,
God.
that scared the fuck out of me. And to add it to the trauma, it was in my room. That was
my
the
God.
dresser they gave me, and I was still.
That they gave me.
Yeah, that was the dresser.
Dude, Brandon, this thing's creepy as
was mine.
shit. You can
I
have
know,
it.
and it terrified me as a kid, and I don't know why. And back in my mind, it's kind of been there of just like, man, that's real stupid because I know it's not scary.
Yeah.
But for some reason, when I was a kid, terrified of
They're
it.
like, Brendan's terrified of this. Throw it in.
And I
his
did
room.
call it the chocolate chip monster, and I was just like, I don't like the chocolate chip monster.
There
What the
was
fuck?
there was a seafood restaurant.
I said not to get deep.
This one time I was eating sushi. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Worse than the window in my bathroom in the living room.
No, that's weird, Travis.
that's
a
it.
weird
It's
thing.
just a seafood restaurant. That's
Travis, I wouldn't like that either. I'm with you.
but it's called Harbor Inn. You might have been there.
If it's advertised specifically as a seafood restaurant, no, I have not been there.
You never been to Red Lobster? Never had
I
the
think
Cheddar Bay
once.
biscuits?
I've had them, but I made them. I just looked up the recipe.
Gordon Ramsay over here.
Because I just make red lobster biscuits from the recipe. Go ahead, Logan.
Doesn't know how to make French toast though. So
Oh, got him.
so So me and my family
We'll explain
every
that
once in a
later.
while would go to the seafood restaurant called Harbor Inn,
Mhm.
and they'd have this pirate sitting on a bench with like a little flintlock pistol in his lap. Every time as a kid, scared the shit out of me. That guy.
In like the style that they used to have, like out sitting on a bench outside every McDonald's.
Yeah,
They would have,
I
like,
remember
like a
those.
plastic Ronald McDonald. Yeah, all right, yeah, no,
Ronald
that would
McDonald
weird
was
me out.
problematic. Just very, very suave with his.
Yeah, it always looked like he was doing that, like
Yeah, like it was-
stretching with the yawn.
Yeah, it
and
was
then putting
never. It was
behind.
never an option. I always felt compelled to sit on that bench.
Brendan graped that clown.
It's like when
You guys remember that McDonald's thing that he had? Yeah, that Ronald McDonald had to go on and be like, "I do not diddle kids." Like it just, I always felt compelled by a plastic statue of Ronald McDonald.
I just pictured little baby Logan being taken to this.
I don't think he was a baby.
I was not a baby now.
I see this.
He was 2, Travis. That's technically a toddler.
I see this little toddler Logan being taken to the seafood restaurant, and he's just like dragging his claws across the floor because he doesn't want to go in so bad. Well, come on, Logan, we're going to get your seafood.
No, just in that section. To the
Just that
left side.
section.
You know what? You know what would be actually really funny? To get a hold of one of those McDonald's benches.
And take it to
No,
Logan's
that would
house.
be but like that would be hilarious though. To just get a hold of it and then just I don't know, maybe have it as like a patio bench
Just
or
'cause
something.
I'm-
Just put it in your front.
This
I
might be a
just wanna
personal
get a
mission
hold
for me.
Put it on your deck.
Maybe.
I bet you could buy them.
I did see something recently. I think McDonald's got rid of all their Ronald McDonald statues.
Well, yeah, but they had to go somewhere.
I'm pretty sure they just killed Ronald McDonald.
No, they got rid
They
of him.
killed him off.
They got rid of him
Grimace
because
killed him.
the
He's
20
no longer in the lore.
It was the 2016 thing with all the clowns going on, I think. And then they were like, okay, let's get rid of this clown from the front of all of our fucking stores because it's scaring the shit out of everybody.
I'm not seeing any benches. I'm seeing like some like statues of him, but they're all like $2,000 fucking dollars.
I'm sorry. Why is somebody selling a photo?
Did you see that too? The $5.99.
Yeah, somebody's
they're
selling a photo of.
It's a
people.
photo of them in a quote original bench.
What?
It's the title of the listing is McDonald restaurant statue photo original Ronald bench prop.
But does it come framed?
It also doesn't say Ronald McDonald. It says Ronald. It just says Ronald bench.
Ronald bench prop, and there's a fucking ruler next to the picture to prove the size of the picture.
Is there really? I didn't
Yeah,
click on
You gotta
it.
scroll.
Holy shit!
my
There
God.
is. It's a fucking. It's fine. Bid on it.
No. Oh no, it's only a buy it now.
Brendan, you can get it by February 1st. It says, by the way,
Happy
it says-
birthday, Travis.
I just want you to know, Brendan, if you want to save 32 cents, you can get this used. There is a used option.
What is used deem?
I don't
That
know.
means someone else bought it already and didn't
Was
like
it not already considered used?
That's so dumb, dude. That is incredibly dumb.
Somebody just like drives to your house and like prints the picture off freshly in front of you, just like, hey, it's not used.
Yo, Ronnie McDonald was way creepier than I thought he was.
Calling him Ronnie McDonald
What
makes
is
it
that?
even worse.
What is that?
That's Chucky.
I'm saving that. Oh my god! Hang on. Look what happens when I.
Oh, God.
Okay,
It's like a crime documentary.
it's a creepy ass photo.
What is that from, like-
of a Ronald McDonald-esque doll. The listing, it's $400, $387. The listing is Madam Alexander McDonald's Ronald limited production made in 2000. I don't buy for a second that somebody made that in
But
2000.
is that a picture or is that the actual doll?
It better be the actual one. It's $387.
$7.
$20
Signed by
and 56
actual
cents shipping.
doll. Autograph.
But when I clicked on it to save the image to post to the Instagram later, it went like photo negative, and God, that was creepy.
Jeez.
My phone's haunted now. Jesus Christ! All right, just posted that in the chat.
It was
Okay.
cursed.
All right, I think we're probably getting ready to bring it to a close here. I don't know exactly how long we've been going for.
About an hour, 10 minutes.
Okay, I think
Pretty decent for
yeah,
first.
pretty decent time for the first one here. We've covered a wide range of topics from straight up theft to
Childhood trauma.
childhood trauma. Just some light childhood trauma,
Light.
just sprinkled on the top of like Salt Bae on the top of the
Yeah.
And
podcast.
listen, I will be on a mission to try to track down a McDonald's bench. So if we do a audio video podcast,
You're not gonna find one cheap.
not gonna
dude.
find one
You're not gonna find one cheap. There was statues of him there that were $2,000.
I will find a way.
All else fails.
Brandon's being stingy about
I
pizza.
will
Hut,
find
so.
a way.
If all else fails, you can get that picture for my birthday.
$5.99.
That is fair.
It's got two random people in it. It's,
What happens
it's like
if I
a
actually buy it?
baby
Though?
and the mom.
Like, what do you think's the state of that person who's selling it? Like, when they get that notification, somebody bought that picture. What do you think's going on through their head?
It can't be any worse than that guy that sold a paperclip on eBay and someone bought it and he turned that into eventually buying a house after flipping everything that he bought.
Oh, the trade ups.
Yeah.
Those are always entertaining a little bit.
Started off with the Ronald McDonald picture and then just eventually buy a house with it.
It's interesting, but sometimes they do some stupid ones. Like, there are some ones, I saw this one guy who, like, had a trading card, and then he went to some, like, place that sells cards and shit, and he was, like, trying to trade it for another trading card. I feel like that's kind of like cheating.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
I agree. There was one with
You can't trade one thing for another thing that's, like, in the same vein. It's got to be, like, a different process.
so there was one guy that just tried to get a Tesla from Elon Musk. Like, this was a big one that was going around a couple years ago. Which, by the way, Elon Musk, total asshole. Just want to make my opinion.
Just so you guys know, Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla.
Stinky!
If you don't know the guy.
But the guy just posted a billboard like near wherever Elon lived, wherever the fuck that is. I assume LA.
I think it's
the
probably San
hills.
Francisco or something.
Is it? Okay. Well, he just posted a billboard where it was like, Elon, trade me a Tesla for this clothespin. And then Elon just like gave him a Tesla just for the memes kind of shit. And he was like, oh, I did it. No, you didn't, dude.
I think that guy, and I could be completely wrong about this, but I think he sold it because he couldn't afford, like, the insurance and shit on it.
Oh, yeah, the insurance
Probably.
fund,
I
yeah.
do vaguely remember something about that.
And
If
the
it wasn't him,
taxes-
it was somebody that won a Tesla somehow.
Taxes on it are ridiculous for
Yeah.
electric
Yeah.
cars too.
Yeah.
Plus
Oh,
it's
yeah, for sure.
Plus, it's expensive as fuck to, like, for repairs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're also very cheaply made from what I have seen. I've never sat inside one, but I've seen a lot of like reviews of them and
No,
shit.
I mean, I would love to have a Tesla if I had the money, but, like, I'm not going to go out and, like...
If I had Tesla money, it's not what
Yeah,
I'd spend
yeah,
the
yeah.
money on.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, I would,
The
I
only
And it
thing
probably-
I got from this whole conversation
I'd buy a
just
Supra.
now is I can make a billboard and get a free Tesla.
I don't think you're going to be able to do that again, bud. I think if that was a secret life hack,
That's
Yeah.
a one-time
you'd have
meme.
more
Pretty sure
people
he's
doing
in
it.
debt with Twitter.
Yeah, I think so.
Be like, Elon, it's my turn. That'll be my billboard.
I wonder how much he's lost off Twitter already.
44 billion.
Well, yeah, fair.
There's no way Twitter's profitable. He's not getting any
No,
of that
he
back.
said multiple times that it's not. He said multiple times that it'll be like 8 years till he can make it profitable.
Now, I
you
will
know
say-
damn well that type of media will not be, I don't know, sustainable for another 8 years.
I will say, although I'm not a fan of Elon, I don't understand the whole buying Twitter thing, like why they held him up to that. Like, he kind of was only joking around about it. But then they were like, oh, you need to buy it or we're going to sue you. Like, I don't know what the whole law
Did
process.
that happen?
Yeah. He had to buy it or else they were going to take him to court.
Who's they?
Prior owners of Twitter.
The shit.
Yeah. Because he was like joking around about buying it. And then he backed out. And then
He
they were like,
probably
you can't
tweeted
back
about
out. Yeah.
I didn't know that part. That's
Yeah, I mean, he
fucking
must have
stupid.
done further paperwork and stuff
Probably,
and then backed out.
probably.
But I still think it's like, it's kind of like scummy.
The only thing I remember is after he bought it, he walked into their building with the sink in
With a
his hands.
sink. Yeah.
With a sink.
It was
Let that
something.
sink
It
in.
was something like yeah. It was yeah. That's right. It was let that sink in.
I mean, am I a bad person for thinking that was kind of funny?
No.
It was kind of
That's
funny.
kinda
It was like
funny.
dad joke
I
funny.
think if
That's
it wasn't
funny.
Elon doing it, it would have been somewhat comical. It's ironically funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Which-
funny with how, like,
There's a
eye-rolling
shelf
it
life
is.
on irony.
Yeah.
But, you know, I guess that one's still in date.
That's why I can't watch, like, Family Guy episodes from, like, 4 years ago. I can't watch old Family Guy. It's
can't
so
either.
dated. I'm just like,
Yeah.
ugh. But the new ones are great. But, like, 5 years from now, I probably wouldn't want to watch those ones.
Do you want to say great? Was that the word that you wanted to go
What did I
with?
say? Wait, what? What did I say?
No, you said great. Is
Great.
that what you want?
Yeah.
Okay. I was
I think the new episodes are pretty good.
checking to
They
see
hold
if
up a
that's
little
what
bit.
what you wanted to be like known as.
Right.
Because we're about to end this podcast with some of your last words being Family Guy is
Listen,
great.
I think some of the new ones are pretty good.
I thought you were saying great.
God damn it. Just to put this out there, we are going to be covered. This is basically what the podcast is going to be. It's going to be a lot of random topics. There might be some here and there that are going to be like a little bit more thematic, maybe geared towards some movies, because we all like movies a lot.
You guys like movies?
Except for Travis. Travis doesn't like movies.
Next time there might be 5 guys. Next
There
time
might be 5. There might be 3.
Might be. Well, yeah, no, 3.
Yeah, because 3 to 5.
What if
5, yeah.
But I can tell you one thing: there's only gonna be one mic.
There is going to be one mic.
Yeah, one mic. So
Yeah.
get used to this audio.
Hopefully it's doable. If anybody's listening to this and the audio is kind of meh, and you are like, oh, well, they need to turn on their whatever setting.
Are we doing episode 0 with this upload or episode 1?
I say episode 1.
Episode 1.
All right.
Yeah, we're kicking.
We'll make a
off,
prequel podcast.
Episode
later.
1.
Listen, it can't get better than this.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Episode
it's all
1,
downhill
the mental
from
finish.
here, gents.
Podcast.
But no,
episode
we're
1.
probably going to be doing some themed ones here and there. Like I said, movies. We talk about music from time to time. A couple of us have some strong feelings on some music, kind of shit. But just like a lot of randomness.
I don't think we're going to be on the same page with music, though. Like me and Travis, sure.
Yeah, music sucks.
Me and Taylor, sure, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think all
that's
4 of us
probably
are.
true. We got the X going across the table here. We'll have 2 conversations at the same time. You guys can talk about like your collector's edition 9 Inch Nails CDs.
Whoa!
And me and Logan can talk about like NF.
J. Crew.
What? J. Crew.
The rapper.
His name is Jake.
I know it's J. Cole.
Oh my god, dude, you're about to get shit on in the comments.
Jermaine.
I know it's J. Cole.
At least I hope.
I know it's J. Cole. I know it's J. Cole.
At least I hope you're about to get shit on in the comments. You know what? No, I am making a call to action. Shit on Brendan in the comments for J. Crew.
I don't know who J. Cole is, but I know who 9 Inch Nails is, and I'm still mad that you said that.
Did I say I think I did say 9 Inch Nails.
You did
I
say
meant
9 Inch Nails.
Avenged Sevenfold.
I'm still mad about it.
How did you. What?
I might be a little more upset now that you said that.
I meant Breaking Benjamin.
That's fine. I'll accept that.
I like some BB. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, I think that's what we're gonna call it. God, I didn't really hear what you said, but god damn you. I'm just gonna assumption fuck you.
But thanks for listening in.
Yeah, this has been 3 to 5 guys just chatting shit around a fucking table.
On one whole mic.
Yeah, that's the title.
That's all we can
3 to
afford.
5 guys chatting shit around a table on one whole mic.
We could afford 1 mic, 1 table, and 1 blanket.
And 4 guys.
We're not even in a house right now. We're in the woods.
It's true.
It's getting
true.
dark and cold. We need to go for cover.
Oh no, there's that ball.
Brendan spotted an
Oh
oil
no,
drum.
it's the yarn!
All right, guys. And with that, this has been 3 to 5 guys, 1 mic. We will see you guys next time. Peace.